Hello, we're in Virginia at the Moons Out match, second day, and we're just walking to the stage, waiting for the lights to go down, get the moon, and start shooting. So I have my very good friend PSR over here, and just decided to ask you a couple of questions.
Lay it on me, brother.
So, how do you start with shooting?
I started shooting actually. Well, I started doing skeet shooting as like just a fun activity when I was like probably 24, 25. Maybe actually no, maybe 26, 27 years old, and then and then COVID hit, and then there was a crazy situation with my my neighbor who was mentally unstable, and he came outside of my house and just like uninvited told me, like banged on my door. I thought the cops were there actually, but he was just really schizophrenic and thought I was hacking into his computer. Made a bunch of weird, I shit you not.
Just for the record, were you hacking in his computer?
Maybe. I mean, no, I actually wasn't, which was the crazy thing. I was just like, what is up with this dude? And then he made some weird remarks about my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, okay, I need something to protect myself and my girlfriend at the time. So I got a Glock 17, a Gen 4 Glock 17, and I got a little bit of a suboptimal AR. It was a 7.5-inch AR pistol, a Springfield Saint.
The flashbang thingy.
The flashbang of ARs, and just because it looked cool and tactical, I didn't know anything about like the ballistics. But those are the first two guns, and that's how I got started into guns. But you know, I enjoyed taking them apart and stuff, and so then I was like, oh, you can 3D print these, and then I started 3D printing, and then I started getting into more shooting them because I just loved the activity of shooting. So that's how I got into shooting.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for how long are you shooting now?
About 4.5 years. 5 years.
And this is which of your brutalities? Fourth,
I think.
Damn.
Yeah, or no, maybe including links, maybe fifth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that people probably don't know if they watch just your content, well, some do, some don't. They think that like, oh, you're just doing fun videos and joking around and shooting fun stuff.
Yeah.
But you know how to shoot. Like, you know how to shoot very well, and you learned that in 4 years, like express learning experience.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been lucky that I've got a YouTube channel that involves shooting guns. And so that's really helped out a lot. You know, even if I am just messing around and testing the printed guns or just doing a review of a gun, you know, trigger time definitely goes a long way. So I've been lucky with that, you know?
Yeah, but no, like, I don't want to say you're a natural, but you have a special ability that you can kind of see others, you can see what they're doing, you can kind of emulate them, and you are very cognizant of your own techniques, your own, I don't know, maybe even mistakes that you make during the stages.
Yep.
And you're always improving, which is amazing.
Thank you, brother.
And I think, well, I'm quite sure that on this match, you will beat me fair and square.
We'll see. We haven't begun the second half yet. A lot can go wrong, and I think you're going to burn through a couple of these stages really, really nice, man.
Yeah, no, today I'm using digital night vision, so.
Fuck.
But the nods that you're using, are they yours?
They are great. The tubes in here are Elbit Gen 3 white phosphor tubes, courtesy of AGM. So shouts out to AGM. They hooked me up with the housing. It's a NVG 40 housing. You know, it's a little on the heavier side, but I have this carbon fiber bump helmet from OpsCore to kind of get rid of a little bit of weight, but they're great. They're great tubes. They're great nods, and I've got nods.
No, that's awesome. But you probably like shot with nods before and did some training or whatever.
Did a little bit. I actually haven't done a whole lot. I don't use these enough, but that's why I wanted to do this competition, is to learn and to know what kind of works about it, what doesn't. I learned that shooting passively is way harder, way harder. And
yeah, it is.
The EOTech is awesome for passive, but I learned that my cross-eye dominance, so my left eye is my dominant eye, and shooting the rifle through my right eye and the nods I get this like weird parallax where I can see two of the target. And so that was really challenging. But I learned that I need to train passive aiming and just train under nods in general more. But I think, I don't think I'm doing too bad for not having a whole lot of time under nods.
No. I saw you yesterday. You were burning through the stages, like really, really awesome performance. Well, we're just walking to stage 6 right now.
Yep.
Which is incidentally sponsored by T-Rex Arms.
Oh.
So my question to you is, who would win? You or Lucas Botkin if you do a brutality match together?
Oh man, I would love for Lucas to come out to a brutality match and compete. Whether or not him or I would beat each other, honestly, I think having a few under your belt helps a lot. I know he's a very proficient shooter actually, so I'm sure he'd do quite well. But I don't know, maybe, yeah, Lucas, are you gonna come out to one of these or not, man? Come on.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you take the high road. Very mature answer. I would do it differently, but yeah, no, essentially that's the thing. Oh, another maybe thing that we forgot to mention is this technically is not a brutality match.
Technically, no.
Yeah.
No.
There's a person that owns brutality trademark for US, and those matches, well, those are the matches that involve the furries and all of the strange stuff.
I mean, I would do any brutality match just to try it. I haven't done any stateside, so you know, maybe I will. I know Carl and Russell have invited me. It's just I haven't been able to make one, so
you should do it.
I should try it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Be open to everything.
Yeah, of course. You got to be open-minded, and to see Lucas there, I would bet my life I would never see Lucas there. That is for sure.
No, but I think Vorosteleka invited him.
Really?
I think they did. They extended an invitation for the Finnish brutality.
Yep.
And that's a really high level match.
Yeah.
It's very orientated, like more to like tactical side.
Yes.
Real life situations. It's less a competition than like almost proper training, you know, for practical shooting. So I would same thing. If we are very serious and we like without any joking about, I would love to see Lucas do one of those matches because I think if not anything else, it would change his perspective on, you know, what is it all about? Because sometimes, you know, we do a lot of funny content, we do a lot of joking around. It's just like, you know, guys being guys, dudes, bros. But essentially it is quite a serious competition. It's quite demanding competition.
Yes.
And if you want to be good at it, you have to give your all. Yes,
and I think like, you know, obviously, if we're training for combat scenarios, right? It's not combat. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
far
not,
from combat.
You know, it's not. And it's like, but you are under pressure. You are under stress, physically, mentally, and with focus. It's so important to stay focused. So training those things in general through doing a brutality or just doing training on your own, I think there's definitely real world applications. I'm not a operator by any means. I'm just a YouTuber that jokes around with dildos. But I think you know, Lucas might actually. I mean, he might really like it. I mean, I don't know. I'd love to see him show up. That'd be awesome.
Yep. Well, that was very mature of us. So yeah, I think they're already waiting for us. We have to speed up a bit.
We're on our way to the T-Rex Arms sponsored stage.
Yes. More shenanigans will be done there probably.
Probably.
Yeah, the thing is that we're having fun on all of these matches, and I don't see what's the reason why fun should not be allowed.
I agree.
Into a community. So yeah,
that is another thing about the matches that's awesome, is the sense of community and just the camaraderie that happens because you're all going through the suck together.